Let's say hello to our first guest. Now, she's an actor who's been making us laugh out loud for years in films like Pitch Perfect and How to Be Single. And now she's here to reveal the story behind her incredible rise to fame. Please welcome Rebel Wilson.
There she is.
Hi, great to be back.
Oh, it's so nice to have you back.
It
Always
is.
lovely to see you. Your autobiography, now then, it's been making headlines around the world.
Yeah, just a few.
It's just a few. Because of certain laws, we can't talk about some of the subjects, but there is still plenty to get our teeth into.
Oh my God, like my book covers so many things that I think people are really relating to.
Yeah.
Like weight issues and self-worth and fertility, sexuality. Like I just go through the whole gambit, and it's got my whole story from when I was a shy girl growing up in the bush in Australia.
Well, shall we start there?
Yeah.
It's a good place to start. And we were reading about the fact that it was your mum, really, who helped you to find your voice, wasn't it?
Definitely. Like, I have to give it up to my mum because she enrolled me in these local drama classes when I was 14. And because she could tell that I was just painfully shy, but that I wanted to express myself, I just didn't know how. So she enrolls me in these local drama classes. And I was like, I'm not going to go because I was so shy, and I was holding onto the car door. She literally had to rip me off the car door and like a snowplow pushes me through and says, bye, I'll be back at 5. And she goes, I've already paid for the whole term, so you're staying. It was so traumatic for somebody so shy to be in this kind of class with these extroverted teens. And I weirdly started speaking in an American accent because I didn't know what else to do. And I'm like, hey there, and pretended to like be somebody else because it was so hard to talk in front of strangers. And then slowly but surely, I just started developing self-confidence by going to these classes. So I do, so technically I have my mum to thank for my entire...
For the whole thing.
I love our differences. You were like, oh, I was like, that's good parenting.
Yeah. I used to be so
pushing
shy as
forward.
well. Yeah, it's
Love it.
hard though, isn't it?
No, it is indeed. Your mum apparently wasn't like a huge fan of your kind of early comedy work. Like, why was that?
Well, okay, so I guess when she put me into the drama classes, it was more just about helping me find my voice and, connect with other teenagers and stuff like that. It wasn't that she thought I'll ever be a professional actress. She first wanted me to be a professional dog shower. That was her dream for me because I come from
that. That's
dog
quite
showing
niche,
family.
isn't it?
Yeah, I come from a long line of legacy of great dog showers of the British breed beagles. Which are an amazing, hunting dog traditionally, and they're just amazing pets. So that was my mum's first dream. Then her second dream was for me to be a lawyer. So I really disappointed her when I said, Mum, I've had a malaria-induced hallucination, and I've seen a vision that I'm going to become an actress and I'm going to be great. I had to tell her in the shopping centre about this news, and she still went a bit mental. She didn't really... we're a quite conservative family, so she didn't like seeing me on TV swearing, wearing crazy outfits, having my stomach hang out or whatever. Even though to me I was doing that for comedic purposes.
Yeah.
She was like, no, but that's my daughter and I don't want you to behave in that way. She's since changed her mind. Once I started getting in Hollywood films and she comes over for the premiere, meets Brad Pitt and stuff, then she changes her mind.
I mean, you write in the book as well that she did like, though, Pitch Perfect. At that point, she was like, right, okay.
Loved Pitch Perfect because she loves singing as well. And I think I get it from her. And she actually came to the original, we did the a cappella boot camp, which is a whole month before we start filming. And Mum came for the last week of that and got to just be the sole person in the audience for all of us singing our little performances. And she saw the table read, and so those movies she approved.
She was
of.
like, yes, good.
I hear there's a fourth film.
Come on.
I hope so. It's in development at Universal, so I hope we get the call because we're all just really good friends from those movies. We've done 3 already, and we really want to do more. And so
fingers
here's
crossed.
hoping.
Yeah. You mentioned one of the big subjects in the book is fertility, and you decided to freeze your eggs. Now, you also talk about the fact that around that time was a big changing point for you in terms of you yourself and how you looked after yourself?
Yeah, so I was 39 and I was somebody who really had prioritised my career and not relationships. And so I found myself single, but then like really wanting to have a child. And one of the other girls in Pitch Perfect had said that they'd frozen their eggs and that it was a good experience and that she said it was like the smart thing to do. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I think I'm smart, so I'm going to do it as well. And then I went to see this fertility doctor who looked a bit like Doc from Back to the Future. Just had that vibe about him. And he looked me up and down and kind of said, well, you'd have a much better chance if you were healthier. And that kind of criticism hit me, but I knew he was right. And I knew that even though I was so body positive and loving my life, that I was engaging in some unhealthy eating behaviours. And the motivation for having a child was really the kicker for me to overhaul my life and my health.
There's no better reason in a way, I suppose, is there?
No. Thank you very much.
We've run out of time, and I'm gutted. There is
forever,
so much stuff to talk about.
Yes.
There is so much to get into, and you are staying with us anyway, so hopefully we can ask you one more question. Rebel Rising is out now.
Yes, as you said, Rebel's going to be staying with us, and we'll also be catching up with Bobby Brazier about his return to the square alongside an Eastenders legend. Now, in a moment, we'll be joined by Bobby Brazier as his character Freddie Mitchell gets ready to return to Albert Square. But first, let's look at his story so far.
2 years ago, before setting the dance for a light on Strictly, Bobby waltzed into Warford playing cheeky chappy Freddie Slater, the son of Little Mo. And from finding out Billy Mitchell wasn't his real dad, to falling out with his best mate Bobby Beale over Anna Knight, he's already seen his fair share of drama. And things got even worse when he was charged with assault after attacking Stacey's sinister stalker, Theo Hawthorne. However, the charges were dropped when the truth prevailed, and now Freddie is set to return alongside a legendary character. And we'll find out who that is in just a mo.
Oh, the intrigue. Please welcome Bobby Brazier.
By the way, it's Freddie Slater, not Freddie Mitchell.
Oh,
Freddie Mitchell don't exist.
Wow.
That is an error, isn't it?
Big error. Big error.
A big apology.
Let's just push
Bobby.
through though, shall we? Let's
now.
crack on. Well, it's been a real roller coaster for Freddie Slater, shall we say. What brings him back, and who's he back with?
His great-grandmother, Mo. The one and only, the legend. Big Mo.
She is a legend. Is it fun working with her?
She is... I don't want to say a handful. She's great. She's a bundle. She's a bundle
I think you
of
just
energy.
did. To me.
Yeah, you're right. I did, but me too. Which is why I like. Which is why I like working with her. We kind of bring out something good in each other.
Is she like off the cuff type stuff? Like,
yeah, which
she
I
strikes me as
appreciate.
that.
Yeah, which I appreciate because I like to kind of freestyle my lines a little bit, and we don't always get away with that, but she does because she's just known for that, I think. So whenever I'm on set with her, I know that I can take the mickey.
Have you always done that? Because like, you're reasonably new to EastEnders, aren't you?
Yeah.
Essentially. So to be working with someone like Big Mo and still feel you can just freestyle it like that, that's confident.
Maybe it's less of a confidence thing and more of a I haven't learnt my lines thing.
We do that all the time, to be fair, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Freddie Mitchell.
You know what I mean?
Oh, God. Right, and I hear, by the way, there's a special episode that is going out on TikTok.
Yeah, EastEnders are on tickers. Time to change
How is
them.
that going to work then?
EastEnders are on tickers, I know.
I don't know.
Youth.
I don't know. We just made a TikTok.
Is it specific to you and
You
your
have to
story?
make it on a phone.
Well, I was acting like the camera was a phone. You know? Like I was getting all up and close and pressing play.
All right. Is there a different bit of story, though, that you're including there, like a little bit extra for fans?
Yeah. I guess it's an insight to Freddie and Mo living together in a caravan, and I'm playing pranks on her and just doing the kind of silly stuff that Freddie would do with his great-grandmother.
Nice, OK.
Yeah, it was funny. It was a really funny day, to be fair.
Now, away from EastEnders, you've been signed for England.
Yes.
My goodness, for Soccer Aid.
I've got the call-up.
That's exciting, isn't it? What position are you hoping to play?
Well, growing up, I've been a centre-back. That was my position, you know. I like to give a striker a hard time and I'd say go to war for 90 minutes. I was that kind of player, very loud, screamer.
Nice.
But it's not often that you get to play at Stamford Bridge, is it? So I feel like I want to get involved and I want to score a few goals.
Oh, okay.
I'm going for glory, I think.
You want the glory moment?
Yeah.
Fine, okay.
Centre back who just scores goals.
Yeah,
That's what I was
you know
thinking.
that.
It's a big jump.
Just go out there, crush it.
Yeah.
There are some big names, though, taking part, aren't there? We can have a look now at who's playing alongside. Do you want to talk us through the other players there?
Yeah, so I'm very excited to play with Jill Scott, of course.
Yeah, you've got Paddy McGuinness there in goals at the minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like maybe I'll...
You got Theo Walcott up top. You want to take his place, do you? Oh dear.
No, I'll leave that to him, although I'll have to defend against Eden Hazard.
That's a good point.
Which is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. You have got that problem to deal
Yeah.
with, unfortunately, with the rest of the world, haven't you?
Yeah.
Now, your dad, Jeff, he played to a decent level as well. I know Jeff very well.
Yeah.
Has he been putting you under a bit of pressure to deliver for the family name?
Not even a bit.
You liar.
Major pressure.
Major pressure.
Major pressure.
Good.
Yeah, he's doing everything he can to get me in the gym and get me to five-a-side, and you know, I think he's just trying to live through me. But no, I'm grateful for that. You know, growing up, I played football, and he was always our coach. You know, he was my dad and our coach, and he's got his badges, and you know, he's good. He's really good.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm in good hands.
Good,
with my
yeah,
dad.
definitely. Yeah.
Good luck with it all.
Were you into football at all? You was keeping an eye on the Matildas?
Yeah. I love the Australian women's team, Matildas, who just crushed it in the World Cup. So I'm really excited. I'm going to go to the Olympics and hopefully get to watch them live.
Crush it.
Again.
They're going to crush
I love
it.
I love that women's soccer is also coming up so strong, and I love watching that doco Welcome to Wrexham.
Oh yeah.
That's how I learn all about the different leagues and
That's why those docs are great.
Love it.
Yeah.
You should come and watch me.
Yeah. You said saying,
Wow.
Bobby, in the break that you haven't even been training.
No, but I will if you come and watch me.
Okay, all right.
You'll be my motivation.
Yeah, I'll be like, Bobby.
Yeah. I'll get Brazier on the back of your shirt.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
So just write your name across my head and streak in the middle of the game. Wait, no, it's for charity.
Well, we should say Eastenders is on tonight, straight after us here on BBC One, and Bobby will be back on the square in the near future. Soccer Aid is Sunday, the 9th of June on ITV1 and ITVX.
Got time for a couple of messages. So these are for you, Rebel. Faye says, I love Rebel Wilson. What a lovely and down-to-earth lady. She is very beautiful too.
Yeah, Steve
Is that
agrees.
a question or just a comment?
Just a statement of love.
Can I just say I love you?
There
Thank
you go.
so much.
Oh, there are tons of them here, but we're out of time.
That's all for
I
tonight.
get one compliment. I get one compliment.
Thank you to Rebel and to Bobby for joining us, and of course to Nikki for Watchdog.
People love this combo. Tomorrow I'll be back with Danny Minogue and Hugh Fernley-Whittingstall. Have a lovely evening. See you then.
Liberty.
Bye.
Bye-bye.